What about store-bought? Any value in kefir that you buy at the store, yogurts you buy at the store, and then most of them, or if not all, are pasteurized. So is there anything actually left bacteria and microbe-wise at that point?
If it's pasteurized, it's dead. It's killed.
I guess they could pasteurize and then they could ferment, though. If they pasteurized like the dairy to start and then did the fermentation after.
If milk is pasteurized, you can then add kefir grains into it and put some life back into it. But it still will be a second-rate kefir. The best kefir is made from raw milk. Raw milk from a pastured animal and an animal that is natural. You know that in the 60s, Dutch scientists have developed new breeds of cows, commercial breeds of cows, which can produce 3 times more milk than a natural cow is able to produce per day. These are large black and white animals called Holstein Friesian cows. And the way the scientists have done it, they've selected animals with a brain tumor, with a pituitary adenoma, which produced too much growth hormone. And because of that excessive growth hormone, the cow was producing more milk. So they bred from these sick animals, and they created this Frankenstein cow. She gives Frankenstein milk. And majority of dairy products in our supermarkets come from these Frankenstein cows. These are sick animals. 75% of them, according to research, have mastitis at any time. So a lot of pus goes into the milk, so the milk has to be pasteurized. At the age of 3, many of them already become infertile, and then they develop cancers, arthritis, they live very short life, and they're just killed. So how can you get good health from drinking milk from an animal like that, which is artificial? And these Frankenstein cows don't survive on grass. Grass is not enough for them. A natural cow lives on grass. She has to have soya. She has to have all kinds of feeds made for her specifically. Only humans can support an artificial animal like that. I have a stack full of scientific papers that thick, demonstrating that this Frankenstein milk causes every disease under the sun. Cancer, infertility, autoimmunity, allergies, anything. Anything you like. Mother Nature didn't give us these animals. Mother Nature gave us Jersey cows. She gave us South American cows, Asian cows, natural breeds of cows, which have to be on pasture. Their main food is grass and trees and other vegetation and bushes. They need more than just grass. We want silvo pastures nowadays, not just grass. Silvo is a Latin word for forest, so it's a forested pasture, because animals need to eat trees as well as grasses. It's very important for them. A cow like that will give you 10 liters of milk per day. She can't give you any more. It's very rare that she can give a little bit more, but it's real milk. And that milk, if the animal is healthy and you don't contaminate the milk after it left the cow, if you do things in a clean way, if your utensils are clean and your hands are clean and you wash the udder before you milk the cow, if you don't contaminate it, that is the healthiest food, and it's a probiotic food, because the body of a cow has its own microbiome, her blood has its own microbiome. And what is milk? Milk is the white blood of the animal, with red blood cells removed and some other elements removed, but it's mainly, it's alive. It's a living substance. It's got alive and active immune cells, white blood cells, active hormones, active neurotransmitters, active enzymes, active microbiome, because the blood of any animal has its own microbial community. And all of that comes out of a gland of a cow. And it's a health-giving food. It's beautiful food, particularly when it comes from a natural breed of cow on organic, real pasture, under the sunlight. And on top of that, there is a living force coming with that milk, because everything in this world is spiritual. You're a spirit. A cow is a spirit. There is a living force in that milk. When you pasteurize that milk, you kill it. All the cells get killed, hormones destroyed, enzymes destroyed, microbes destroyed. It's a dead substance that you drink, you put into your body, and your body has to work hard to get rid of it, to deal with it. One thing that happens to everybody if they start consuming pasteurized dairy products is lactose intolerance. Because in the raw milk, every molecule of lactose, milk sugar, is accompanied by an enzyme called lactase to digest that lactose. Guess what? Pasteurization destroys lactase. So you're drinking milk full of lactose and there is no lactase, and your digestive system is not producing it. So you suddenly get bloating and gas and indigestion and all kinds of symptoms. You become lactose intolerant. Switch to raw milk. And in very large percent of people, lactose intolerance disappears because they start consuming lactase together with lactose. That's just one factor. There's lots and lots of other factors. Pasteurization of milk is a terrible, terrible thing to do if it's real milk. But if it's a Frankenstein milk, it's already harmful and damaging substance and full of pus. You have to pasteurize that. You can poison yourself. There was a very interesting experiment done where they've taken 2 jugs of milk, pasteurized and raw, natural raw milk from organic cows, and they introduced salmonella and E. coli into both. In raw milk, these microbes died within minutes, literally. They were not identifiable anymore because the microbiome of that milk simply killed them. But in a pasteurized milk, they thrived, and they spoil the milk and make the milk poisonous. Very damaging. So drinking raw milk is much safer than drinking pasteurized milk. But you have to drink it from a proper, real, natural animal on natural organic pasture under the sunlight, coming from a good organic farm.
If you enjoyed that clip, you're going to want to head over here and catch a full episode. I'll see you over there.
The human body is a microbial community, and because food is the most powerful influence on any microbial community, then food becomes the most powerful medicine for the human body. And GAP's nutritional protocol is designed to bring